Hello everyone, Harry Baldock here, editor at Total Telecom. Today it's my pleasure to be joined by Pablo Santos Fernandez, Business Strategy Manager at Pix4D, who's here to talk about the industry's increasing digitalization and some of the challenges facing telcos when it comes to scalability. Pablo, thank you very much for joining me.
Thank you very much, Harry. It's a pleasure of being here.
That's great to have you. Let's start by talking a little bit about digitalization. This is, of course, a major focus throughout the telecoms ecosystem right now, but why is that so important?
I think the benefits of digitalization, of having a digital twin, a digital replica of your asset, are already very well known. So better than a picture or a drawing is to have a 3D representation of the place that we're talking to perform an inspection, to have a look and get the info that basically we need. And there are many stakeholders that they need that information. So, and that's already known by the industry. 5 years ago, they started to enter in this digitalization of their assets. But the main difference and why it is more important now than ever is because we are powering this digital twin with artificial intelligence in order to have intelligent digital twins that they are doing things on our behalf.
Why would you say scalability is so important to the industry right now?
Scalability is always important. It's always good because in a way, it means that you are faster. But for the telecom industry, is key. You have to be. There is no other option. Consider that you don't have one bridge or you don't have 10 buildings or 20 in your portfolio. Think that you have 70,000 rooftops and 30,000 cell towers, and you need to digitalize all of them in a period of time that makes sense. So then let's do it. But the problem is that if you want to digitalize an asset, if you want to get a 3D model of it, you need to take 2,000 or 2,500 images of that object. Normally, these pictures are taken by a drone. If you want a 3D model that is capable to run artificial intelligence on it. So the solution that you need cannot be on that way because you need 4 hours flying your drone in order to capture the data that is going to provide that intelligent digital twin. You drastically need to reduce the time in the field in that data collection. And that's pretty much what we did at Pix4D. We reduced the number of images needed into 250 images on average, which means that instead of being flying 4 hours and spend 8 batteries of a drone, you just do it in 20 minutes. Then you can scale it and also you can include it as a part of your activities.
You mentioned drones there, and that's really interesting. I think, where do you see the real value in the use of drones for the tower industry?
The value in using drones for the industry is because they became a tool to extract information that they needed in a faster way, so it's more cost effective and safer. If we go to the example of the telecom on a cell tower, for instance, you need climbers and then you need to climb to the tower, which is time consuming. Then you need to take some pictures in order to get that information. Or you just simply send the drone and scan the place in 20 minutes. So basically you put a drone on a tablet and that guy, that climber or a technician or installation guy or a pilot from a drone service company, and then you get the information 75% faster.
Presumably there must be some challenges associated with using drones in this way. Could you tell us some more about that?
Yeah. When we're talking about drones, one thing is that you fly the drone, which is quite doable by anyone. The drones are easy to fly. And a completely different thing is that you're using this drone in order to get those images, those pictures that I mentioned it before, in order to build your intelligent digital twin. It's photogrammetry, the science that is behind. And photogrammetry needs that those pictures need to be taken on specific places with a specific angle, with a specific overlapping in order to build that digital twin. So I think we did a great job reducing the number of images from 2,500 into 250. That reduced the time for 4 hours to 20 minutes. That is great, but not just because you're flying the drone and getting these 250 images. It means that you're gonna get your 3D model with the artificial intelligence on it. So pictures needs to be taken from the photogrammetric point of view. And this is pretty much what Pix4D scan does. It is so in an iPad and a few taps, the drone goes and performs the fly in the way that we're gonna need to build that digital twin.
So how did you achieve a scalable solution at Pix4D?
We bring a scalable solution, developing 2 products that can face the problem of this massive digitalization. So on one side, we're on the field. We have Pix4D scan. The message here is be the pilot. Anyone is the pilot. And in 20 minutes, you have to be able to scan a place without having photogrammetric knowledge. Being part of the activities and the reason that for you to be on that cell tower or being in that rooftop. Once the data is collected, we upload it in the cloud, and then Pix4D Inspect comes into action. With only 250 images, these 20 minutes, we can build a 3D model in where all this artificial intelligence have a place on it. So we call it intelligent digital twins. Then with these 20 minutes of scanning, suddenly you have a digital replica. This is going to tell you automatically the equipment that is installed on your cell tower. So this means that you have an automatic inventory. We're going to display you information that has value for you in the antennas, such as the altitude of the antenna, the azimuth of that antenna, the down tilt, to have a look at beneath that antenna to see the coaxial entries. Then you're going to be able to perform an inspection faster than ever. So this is pretty much how we are achieving scalability for the telecom industry, with a product in the field that you don't need to be an expert, and with a product that with a very low set of images can build an intelligent digital twin.
Pablo, it's a really fascinating solution, and it's been great talking to you. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much, Harry.